Well, he's one of America's best-known sports commentators, and after 9 years playing in the NFL, at age 42, Mike Golic was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Now he's part of a team that helps him manage his condition and stay healthy. Part of that team is his wife, Chris. They're both joining us today. So, Mike, first let me ask you, do you have a family history of diabetes?
I do. My father was actually diagnosed when he was 42 years old, the same age I was diagnosed, so the family history was there. So when I found out, it wasn't a total shock because I knew it was in the family, but still somewhat of a surprise that I was diagnosed with that. But, you know, I almost immediately went into the mode that I'm used to in life, and that's team sports and the team aspect. So I started giving positions out. The doctor was the head coach. My family was my teammates. My wife was my captain. You know, she got voted in. And I said, okay, this is how we need to approach this for the rest of my life.
Yeah, Chris, you're wearing the C on the jersey there as the captain. But talk about why
I am. Yes,
it's important for everyone, not just you guys, but for everyone out there dealing with this. You know, tackle it as a team, to take it on together.
Well, I think it's important that the person who has been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes is aware that they have the support of the people around them, and you find ways to incorporate things that are going to work for them into your everyday life. I tend to do the grocery shopping in our house, so I made myself more aware of what I was buying, things that were important for him to be eating and not eating, and also got him active. After football, he had taken a little time off from physical activity, and we made it a priority to get that going again in our life.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of exercising, working out together, and you know, being active, walking our dogs. That all of it's important, and it's important for them to know that you're there for them.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense, because I can see if one person in the family has, you know, type 2 diabetes and everybody else doesn't, the diets, you know, you got to coordinate the diets there. So that's really smart. Mike, I'm going to ask you,
right.
What,
right.
for somebody out there, you know, struggling with it, maybe struggling with that part of it, what would you say to them, how to manage theirs?
Well, this is the beauty of being here, and this is the beauty of teaming up with Jansen, to give me this audience to be able to tell people. You know, I deal in the sports world, but this is a bigger world dealing with type 2 diabetes. So my advice is, don't deal with it alone. I've talked to too many people when I've been out and about, groups of people who hide this from their families, who try and deal with it alone. And while that's the way my father chose to do it, it was actually his right to do it that way. I just feel the more eyes, the more hands, the more feet, the more people involved in this thing to walk with you, to cook with you, to go out with you, to shop with you, is going to help. So don't go through this alone. This is a lifestyle change. This is a lifestyle that you're going to now live, and it's anybody living a healthy lifestyle would live the same lifestyle of eating and exercise. So we just incorporate that, but the more people involved, the better off you're going to be.
And Chris, I got to ask you, look, I was in the NFL as well, and the training tables in the NFL are filled with all kinds of goodies and sweets and everything. So how do you keep him on track? Because I'm sure there's some you know, urge there to go grab the sweets.
Oh, there's an urge.
There's urges. Oh, yeah, there's urges. And like I've said to people, is not every day, it's a lifestyle change. So every day is not going to be the perfect day. You know, you're going to fall off sometimes. You're going to stumble. You're not going to do what you're supposed to do. But that's why it's important to lean on teammates. They can kind of keep you on the straight and narrow, kind of guide you along. But it's also important as a teammate not to nudge too hard, to let them find their way, and just be supportive and not put them in situations that they're going to have to make decisions that won't end favorably for them.
Don't think you have to be perfect. I mean, my eating used to be a lot worse, but now it's 90 good, maybe 10 bad. I mean, it's still going to happen, but you have to just find that right mixture for you that's going to work. So when you go to your doctor, the numbers are going to be what you want them to be. That's the most important thing, what those numbers are to your doctor, and then what your doctor gives you for your next game plan.
Absolutely.
Well, very cool. This is all great information, and I think it's great that you guys are doing this as a family. For anybody out there who wants to get more information on this and learn more about it, where can they go?
And information is the key. ICanImagine.com is a great website that has my story on it, other tips on it, prescription treatment option on it as well. So arm yourself with information to then know your numbers, understand what you're looking for and what your doctor is looking for and what your teammates can help you with.
And a special thanks to Janssen Pharmaceuticals, Inc. for bringing us Mike Golic.